Hello, Taurus. Thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. Excuse me. There we go with the nose again. Woo! For the support of Oracle cards, the Angels Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Get the nose going. I'm dropping stuff. Alright, let's see where we're going with this. Excuse me. Alright, the nose needs to stop. Okay. Dropping stuff in the nose there. Okay, I'm not surprised with what I'm seeing here. Alright, Taurus. Now, when it comes to your relationship, I am getting a lot of intense love here. Now, I'm saying that because on your partner's side, they have the Ace of Cups. On your side, you have the King of Cups. To me, this is a very strong relationship. This is a very passionate... There's a lot of love here. It's very strong. I'm trying with the stop of the nose. I apologize for that. What is happening is the question, because I'm getting like there's a cross effect here. Your partner extremely feels very stable, I feel. Very committed, but very stable. They have a lot of faith in you. Now, they do have a lot of faith. I do feel like you have to... Something's come up here. Now, I'm getting this 8 of Cups. You have to make a choice. Now, this card is typically like going for something or walking away from something. But whatever you're coming towards, I feel like you're kind of pushed, like, I feel like you're coming to like a fork in the road. And I just feel like you're kind of like deciding what to bring with you in a sense. Like, how can you evaluate the situation? I'm getting a very uncomfortable moment because I don't feel like you want the situation to stay the same for some reason. You don't want the situation to really stay the same, but you're not really convinced that what's being presented before you is a good idea either. But you're coming to this fork in the road in the sense of like, it's at that point where you have to choose. Am I going to try this new idea or am I going to stick with what I already have? The thing is, I already know what I have is not working. So I feel like it's kind of like you want to kind of change because you're like, you know what you're currently doing isn't making it. But you're kind of nervous about that because you're like, what if it's worse than what's already happening? Now, your partner seems to have all the faith in you making the right decision. Now, that's either because they're putting the decision on you or the decision is up to you. Either I don't know if they're putting it on you or if it's just one of those things where they've explained what they think and now you have to decide what you're better with and they're just going to go with whatever you're better with. I feel like they're kind of putting it on you, I have to be honest. Because I feel like you have got all the information and they're like, whatever you decide, I'm going to go along with. I kind of feel like they're putting it over on your court. Like, whatever you think is best, I'm in it for it. Now, I'm getting you're taking the change. You're taking the change because you think it's going to make things better. You've evaluated it. You've looked through it. I don't feel like you're comfortable. I don't feel like the rate. I feel like this is going too fast for you. But you're realizing you're coming to that fork in the road. It's either, do you turn or you keep going. You can't. You don't have like the luxury of sitting down and thinking it out and going through other possibilities. It's either take it or don't. That moment is going to pass fairly quickly. And if you just kind of sit and think about it, the moment's passed and it's just like you wasted a thought because you can't do it now. And I do feel that you're going towards this new choice. So the Sun card here, I feel like this is a good choice. I do. And it does look like a good choice to you in a quick glance, but I do feel like the Sun card is telling me you're headed for a really good day. I do want to say that you're headed for this. So, now your partner, while they do support you, oddly enough, I feel like after you make this choice, they might be a little bit apprehensive of it. Which seems a little strange to me because it seems like before this moment they were just like, whatever you want, let's do that. I seem to think they were betting that you were going to stay the same path, though. I get that weird feeling like that's what they were thinking. And you choose the new path because you think you feel like it's necessary. Because what's going on right now isn't working. It looks like it's a good idea, and you know what? You don't want to skip out in a better resolution, a better path, whatever you want to say here, just because it's making you nervous, so you go for it. And I feel like your partner's not expecting this. I don't feel like they're expecting this, and they're kind of like, really? I don't think you're seeing this because they said they were behind you, whatever you chose. They just thought they knew what you were going to choose. They just didn't. To them, this is kind of like, really? Oh. You're feeling this is a better investment, though, going this other direction. Because what's going on right now it's not making it. So you're like, you know what? I feel like this is a better idea. I'm going to go with it. Let's go that way. Now, the other side, this is a whole new way of life. Like, this is changing their life. Whatever you're choosing, this whole new direction, it's changing their life. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a small decision to me. Especially with the World card. And even though, yes, you do believe this is coming, I do feel like this is coming a little ways out. You make this turn, and you go this direction, it's a shock. Even though you chose it, and you were like, but you had to choose it so fast, I feel like this is shocking you. This is kind of like, you're on board with it, you're going with it, but it's just like everything is changing so fast. It's almost like you started a whole new job or something, and you had to get right into like knowing what you're doing. It's almost like starting a sales position, and you have to go right in the floor and start selling things like you know what you're talking about, and you don't know enough about it yet. You're just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do here. This has to keep going, but you're fumbling through it, and it's hard because it's a quick change. Like you had to take that quick turn. You didn't like it, but you knew it was either going to either choose it or it's going to pass by you fairly quick, and you chose it. And when you first start doing it, it's uncomfortable. I'm getting that's why the Tower's here, because it's a quick change, and it's uncomfortable. But you're committed to it with the Four of Swords. You're just kind of feeling like, I feel like it's a nervous moment, just kind of like, I don't feel like there's regret. It's just kind of like trying to survive through it. You're just kind of like, I'm just going to have to hold on. I'll get used to it sooner or later. I'm just going to have to hold on. That's what I'm getting on your side. Now, I'm getting this, on your partner's side, the Page of Swords with it's up to you. I feel like they need to... I feel like you're overwhelmed. I gotta be honest with you. I feel like you're overwhelmed with this Four of Swords. That's what I'm getting. You need to make sure you communicate that clearly to your partner. I'm getting a supportive energy, like they're gonna try to do what they can to make this easier for you. I'm getting encouragement here. I'm getting them trying to find other ways to maneuver through things. Alright. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to this card, I'm not a fan of this card. I don't know. I always get like that spying, like smug little look on this person's face. I don't want to say this is a bad situation because I feel like this person, the way they're looking at this, like I keep looking at this card, and I don't want to say that they're having a moment of negativity, but I'm just getting like something's a little weird here. I'm trying to connect like what exactly we're trying to say here because I feel like something is coming off. Like they get to save the day in a sense? No. What is going on with this? I actually feel like they have to do something to, like, they have to, like, do something on their own, like without you, or they have to take care of something. I feel like they have to, like, I don't know. I feel like you have to let them handle something. And they have complete control of it. And that might be a little uncomfortable, but I feel like they have to fix things a little bit. But it's up to you to tell them that you need this help. This card is really coming in strange right now, I have to be honest with you, because I'm getting like a sense of like holding on to the past a little bit here. And this is definitely a card of communication. It's just, I'm going to come back to it because it's not fitting in correctly just yet. Okay. They have the Four of Pentacles here. I'm trying to not do this. I don't want to see it this way, but I think I need to stop fighting it and just let it come across, because I feel like they're having a moment of like, I just feel like they're being kind of a little brat. I just have this weird feeling like something's being said here. But it seems like this is going to help you in some sense. Like, I feel like you're kind of feeling like under the gun here. You're having a hard time with this. And I'm feeling like they're coming towards you, and there's something being said here that I don't really care for, but I'm getting like it's up to you how much this affects things. Because I feel like they're holding back and they're not participating in this new direction. I'm trying to find a positive angle for this, but I don't really like what I'm feeling here. So, I'm getting, though, that you chose the new direction. They said they were on board with you. They're really not liking this direction they chose. They thought they knew what you were going to choose. They thought you were going to stay on the same path. You didn't stay on that same path. This seems to be throwing their life up, like it's changing. It's a big change for their life. And I feel like they're kind of like, this is the wrong decision. I almost feel like they're coming off like this is the wrong decision. And they need to be on board with it, but I don't feel like they are. And I feel like they're saying, with the angel card, it's up to you, is like how much you want to play into that. Because I feel like it's just like a little brat moment, I have to be honest with you. And I don't feel like they're engaging in the situation like they need to make it work out the way it should. That seems to be, okay. Yep, see, I was fighting it because I wanted more of a positive tone to that and more of a positive spin. Because you're left trying to figure out how to handle this now, and you're upset with the Three of Swords because your partner is kind of dropping the ball on you. Again, there's a lot of love here. I just feel like your partner's very upset that they didn't get the outcome they expected from you. They said they were all behind you, and the thing is, they thought they knew exactly where you were going to go with it. So they were all behind the situation staying the way it was. I feel like that's a better way to put it. But it's because that's where they thought you were going to go. They're saying here that you're going to be fine with the angel card. You're ready. This is going to work out. You made the better decision. The sun card is coming in your future. You will make it there. I feel like they're getting encouragement. Like, even though this moment is hard and you're very... I don't feel like you're upset with the situation anymore going forward. I feel like you're starting to grab hold. I feel like you're more upset with your partner because they're reluctant to really step into the future here. I feel like you're also upset with your partner because they said they were in line with whatever you want, they would go with, and you made your choice. And it is the better choice. I do feel like you made the better choice for both of you. But the fact that they're not holding up their end of the bargain, like they said they were on board, but then it's turning out they're not, that's where that Three of Swords is. But I'm also getting with the you're ready, like as you come closer to the sunny day again, I feel like things are going to have to heal, and I feel like things are going to be okay. Because the love here is extremely strong, like the Ace of Cups on your partner's side, the King of Cups on your side. The love here is very strong. I just feel like you're really disappointed and upset that your partner kind of did this little about face. But the whole reason this is, they really thought you were going to stick with the same path. They did not expect you to take that turn, and when you did, they just didn't react to it well. The love, it's not about the love they have for you. The love is there. I just feel like they're just having like a really bad moment here because they thought they knew how this was going to play out. They thought they knew how it was all going to go. They just had to make it look like they were letting you make the decision. But when you made the decision to the contrary, they did go along with it, but then they were like, I just feel like they're pulling back and they're not participating, and that's making it worse. But you're surviving through and you're making it happen. It's just that that's the upset with this whole situation. I do feel like your sunny day is still coming. This will be okay in the long run. I feel like this is just so you know. Maybe that's why this whole reading is happening, so you can realize they did not expect you to take this. They thought they knew exactly what you were going to do. But when you went a different direction, that threw them up. I feel like that threw them up in the air, and they're just kind of having a fear reaction to that. It's going to get better, though. It is. You're still going to your sunny day. It's just this is a rough moment to me. This feels very rough because of the Three of Swords. I feel like you're very disappointed in how that worked out. Good? Good. All right. Let's go into Taurus single. Taurus single. Messages for single Taurans. Positive information that helps them move forward in a way that they want to move, helps them find the information that helps them make the decisions that they need to make to go towards that better day, to the good day. Single Taurans. Positive information for single Taurans that empower them, give them strength, something they can do something with. These cards to match up with those. Excuse me. All right, let's see where this is going. This is definitely going to be a developing read. I feel like this is really good, but I also feel like I'm not sure exactly where it's going, but it's a lot of good energy. I don't feel like any negative cards here, really. But I do feel like I'm not sure where this is ending up. Whether you're... Let's find out. Let's do that instead of me wondering about it. There's like these cards here seem to all want to come in at once. I got the Knight of Cups. I feel like you have something else going on here that's like non-love related that seems to be affecting your love life heavily. Some type of opportunity coming towards you. Now, this opportunity, I feel like whatever this opportunity is, like this seems to be connected to the past. Like again, this is coming through like this is that non-love related situation that seems to be affecting your love life. This opportunity has been held from you for a while. You've been wanting this opportunity. And now it's coming your way. It looks like it might be coming your way, at least at this point. Now, as we're going forward, I'm getting like this comes in quick. This opportunity does come in quick. It's been held back from you for a while. This is non-love related, but it's affecting your love life. This opportunity is coming forward. It's happening really quick. And they're telling me just read this as a flat out yes. Don't do that. Just flat out yes. Like it's coming forward really quick and you want it. You're going for it. This is creating a quick change. A quick change. The High Priestess with the Tower. It's a shock. Like your whole life is different. Like I don't feel like you're gonna have as much time as you previously had. You want this though. The High Priestess, yes. She balances the good and bad. In this deck, she feels very businesslike to me. She just does. She's very non-partial. She's just looking at the information, the bare bones of it. This is what this is what that is, this is how it adds up. It's kind of like you really want this opportunity. It's going to take you away from, finding a relationship. But for right now, that's what you want, and it'll balance out later. That's kind of how I'm viewing it. And the Tower is like, it's a big shock that it's even happening, but you want it. And I feel like it's going to create a lot of changes here. It's going to take up a lot of your time. All right, so the reason we're pulling into this so strongly is I feel like you're like, this is going to, the death card with the Empress, like for now, you're going into a phase where you're not going to have time for a relationship. And it's not like you don't want one, it's just like, I feel like you're putting it in the back seat for now. You're just letting it go to the wayside, just for now. Because especially, like, you want to give love, you're ready to do that, but you don't have the time for it right now. Your life is changing. This opportunity that came your way is changing things, and it's not going to be a possibility right now. I feel like that's how you're looking. Like, I have so much going on right now here, and I'm going to devote so much energy to this opportunity that I've really been wanting, that's been held for me for so long, but now that it's mine, I want it. I'm going to put so much into that. I'm not going to be able to put this energy into a relationship that I would, like, if I'm going to do a relationship, I want to invest in that relationship, and I can't do both. Something's going to suffer, so I'm going to take this opportunity, especially since nobody's really catching your eye that way, it just seems right now. You want the opportunity, you're going for the opportunity. The Sun card is in your environment. I feel like you're happy with how things are socially, but you're really happy with this opportunity. You're feeling great. And I feel like you're in a moment where you're like, when it's right, I'll get a relationship. When it's right, it'll come forward. And it's just, right now, this opportunity is what I want. And that's what I'm going for. I feel like I don't feel like you're upset about anything. I just feel like you're looking at it in a different view. Because going forward, I feel like there's things from the past that you're still thinking about, people from the past romantically that you're thinking about, but I don't think it gets beyond that because you're involved with this new opportunity going on. So I feel like you're kind of like, anytime you're having those lovey feelings, you're just having memories, maybe you're hanging out with friends, or you're just like talking to somebody that you have feelings for or have in the past. But I don't feel like you're cementing in any type of relationship. You're just kind of going through past memories or past. You might even, I don't know how this sounds, but you might be hooking up with past loves that you know this isn't going to go anywhere, but it's comfortable, that type of thing. Because I don't feel like there's a relationship cementing in here for you for a while. I don't feel like this is really devastating to you in any sense. I feel like you're okay and comfortable though, especially when I get the King of Cups, and then a year from now, like. The year from now, I always say with this card, it doesn't have to be a literal year, but it feels like a long time. Anywhere from like 8 months to a year and a half, typically, that's about the time frame. I usually notice it coming in. I've used this analogy a lot too. It's kind of like this is kind of like a kid at Christmas. If you ask like a 5 or 6 year old in September, how far is Christmas away? It's a lifetime away. It's forever away. That's this card. It's that feeling. It's like, oh my God, it's never happening. It's never gonna happen. Like it feels like that far away. It's the feeling. That feeling. Just so you know. But the King of Cups, I'm really getting you're okay with it. I feel like you're so busy and enjoying this opportunity that's coming your way. Which is interesting how that's coming in, but I do feel like that's what's happening. This opportunity is coming in. You're enjoying it. You're loving this opportunity. You're having a good time, so you're okay. I don't feel like you're devastated about it at all. So if this reading is for you, I feel like you're more than okay with that. You're enjoying life, but they're saying once this is more, either one of two things. Either it's run its course and you've enjoyed this opportunity and you've moved on from it because you got what you wanted, or it's more stabilized in your life to where you feel like you can add somebody to your life and give that attention to them because you already have this on lock and you're comfortable with it, you have it all together the way you need to, one of the two, then you'll move forward and start looking for somebody again. But for now, it's about the opportunity, and I feel like that's good. I feel like you're happy, things are going well. If this reading is hitting for you, this is a positive thing. Good? Good. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.